Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. I am the Crypto Crow. It is 11/13/2024. And man, what a day is it? Bitcoin's climbing, Cardano's climbing yet again. We had a little bit of a retracement, and now things are moving forward. And am I seeing $100,000 Bitcoin by the end of this month? I'm definitely looking at some big moves with Cardano. Let's go ahead and just take a look at what's going on. Currently, Bitcoin's up 23% on the week. And if we go down to Cardano is still up 67% on the week. Now, CoinMarketCap has it trading at about 59 cents. It just pegged down a little bit. We're going to look at some of the charts here. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, that's the Cardano Bitcoin and Midnight t-shirt. All right, so this is Bitcoin's dominance right now, and it looks like it's kind of struggling a little bit. We got a pretty significant pump, but, I was thinking that we were going to hit somewhere around 65% dominance in Bitcoin's price, but it doesn't look like we're doing that. I think this may have peaked. I could be wrong unless we get another rejection, and then maybe we push up against it again and then break into the 65% range. But I'm not really seeing that, honestly. I think the dominance is probably peaked. I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that, even though you will. But it just looks like it's struggling quite a bit here. Now, anything could happen, but I think given where Bitcoin's price is currently, I'm not sure how much higher it could actually go. And I think this is a kind of a diminishing thing anyway, because the more assets there are in the space, the less likely it is for Bitcoin to reach like the same or higher dominance that it did in previous cycles. So we'll have to see. But it's currently pumping. I mean, this is getting pretty crazy. Actually, let me see here, because I think this is not an accurate chart. Do I need to refresh this? No. All right. So it's saying we're currently trading at 85,000. What is happening? Because CoinMarketCap is showing it at almost 92,000 and pumping. So this is very odd to me. What's happening here? Oh, that's on a weekly. I'm not sure what's going on. All right. So it's showing the high is 91.9, but now it's coming back down. Okay. So it's just because I was on a weekly candle. So if we go to a 4-hour chart, you can see we're sitting at about 89,698. So CoinMarketCap is a little bit of a lagging indicator, I guess. The price is moving very quickly though, and you can see we're in a very strong uptrend. So we got a strong flying crow symbol down here. That was pretty good timing. That's my indicator that I haven't been actively trading for a while, but I'm going to start probably getting back into it. I was in a long trade and it was doing really well, but then Fair Desk closed. So I got kind of kicked out of that. So looking at Cardano's price, this is very interesting because obviously, and I told everybody was messaging me, friends, family, everyone. And they were saying, okay, how high is Cardano going to go? What's going on? This is going so fast. This is crazy. And I said, yes, but just know that there's going to be a bit of a correction. There always is. It's an ebb and flow. It goes up and down. And it looks like we could have potentially bottomed out here and we're working our way back up. From here, I see us basically breaking the 60 cent range. And then from there, we're going towards 65 cents. Once we break through 65 cents and we hold, maybe we do, let's see, do I have a little tool here? So maybe we do something like this, and then we come back, we correct a little bit again around the 65% or 65, 68 cent level, and then we go back up. And then from there, I think it's a matter of breaking the 70 cent range. That's what I think is likely coming. The sentiment around Cardano is growing so exponentially that it's crazy. All of the narratives now are coming together. We're seeing all of the different companies now, blockchain companies, wanting to partner with Cardano. And of course they are. I mean, because why wouldn't they? When you've got access, when you've got Bitcoin OS coming with this basically unlocking, all of Bitcoin's liquidity to flow directly into Cardano, this is one of the ideas that I don't think people really ever understood. And I think, quite frankly, it's not something I ever thought to be possible. But when you're building a UTXO model, a blockchain that basically matches Bitcoin, right? Similar. And you have this whole interoperability narrative associated with your project. What that ultimately means is Cardano can be the conduit between Bitcoin and every other blockchain out there, because Cardano's been designed and built to effectively work with a lot of other blockchains. So, you know, when Cardano is just kind of like, here's our new tech, here's everything that we are, we're going to be the biggest and the baddest blockchain in the space, and everybody else is saying, but this blockchain's better because number go up. Those are just people that don't know what the hell they're talking about. But now that, and on top of that, they're valuing that over the actual technology that's been built. So now that people are actually able to see what that technology is and what it means and what it does and what it offers other blockchains, now everybody is basically jumping on the bandwagon and say, yes, we want to work with Cardano too. Yes, we want to be a part of the Cardano ecosystem. And I'm not knocking that. I think that's an amazing thing, because we're going to see so much transaction. If you were to think of Cardano as becoming kind of like the grand central station for all traffic on the blockchain, I'd say that's a pretty big deal. And even if they were all just trying to work with Cardano because of the nature of it, its security, everything that it's been designed to do, I can't even. One of these days, I might do a breakdown video where I break down all of the use cases, both on chain and off, as it relates to Cardano and its tech. And when Midnight gets introduced, man, forget about it. Forget about it. Also, this is Cardano Foundation's Financial Insights Report 2023. I also threw this into an AI voice on another channel, and I threw that link over there so you can check that out. Also, Robinhood, this says is going to relist, but apparently Robinhood has already relisted Cardano, which, you know, basically back when the SEC said, hey, we're gonna, you know, Solana and ADA and all these are securities. They didn't necessarily say they were securities, but they were going after an exchange that named ADA and some of these others as securities to support the reason why they were going after the exchange. But now that all that's concluded, now that Charles is basically where he's at, and he's going to be a part of the policy making for crypto for the administration and all these other things, basically everybody's like, okay, this is done. Gensler's done. All of this, like Operation 2.0, Choke Point 2.0, all of this stuff with Senator Warren, all of this stuff is likely just done and gone. If not, at least it will be very soon. And so everybody's like, okay, kids, back to work. Like, you know, the bullies have left the building and we're getting back to work. And so Robinhood is relisted Cardano. So that's a really big deal. This is my new trading partner. This is BidFi. I haven't started trading with them yet because I don't even have a balance, but I'm working on it. This is who I'm going to be working with. These are the same people that were really helping me when I was working with Fairdesk, and it's just a good group, man. And they've always taken really good care of me. So I'm going to be supporting them and working with them. And there's just a lot of stuff going on in the space, man. Algorand to partner with Cardano, operating as a side chain to enhance interoperability between the two ecosystems. The amount of news that's going to continue pouring out it's just crazy, man. Cardano Foundation partners with leading firms Lawside and Stadler Volkel to create MICA white paper templates simplifying EU compliance for ADA projects. This is going to be a really big deal. If you're on Twitter and you're following a lot of the key Cardano people, including myself, you're going to notice something. There is such a dramatic change in flow of information, flow of new announcements. I mean, everything is blowing up, and I feel like at least my Twitter is basically becoming Cardano world. Even if you look at the statistics for Google search and Google search trends, those numbers are just skyrocketing. Everybody's trying to learn more about Cardano now all of a sudden, because I think it's funny when you think about it, this kind of great awakening that we're having in Cardano land, kind of similar to what's happening in the world of politics, right? It's like so many people have been saying this, that, and another thing. And I think people are already starting to realize, wait a minute, these are all narratives that were just trying to control me for some reason. And now I'm going to start seeing the proof, seeing the truth, seeing all of the stuff that's actually going to help me in life. And I think just Cardano, man, I couldn't be more proud. I really couldn't. I couldn't be more proud. And I've had people message me and they say, you know what? It's been really, really difficult. And it has been. It's been very difficult holding Cardano, talking about Cardano, staying enthusiastic at a time when everybody was talking trash. Everybody was trying to dunk on Cardano, making up false narratives, all of the paid advertising and paid marketing, combating Cardano, trying to keep it down, trying to suppress it. We've seen even on the charts, man, if I were to throw this, let's just throw this on a daily candle. All of this green used to be red. Okay. Like you can see we're at 50-50 right now. So we're gonna have to chew that up a little bit, but all of that used to be red. And it's crazy to me. When you see how that's all basically going to be changing and flipping, and I really can't say enough. I'm elated. I'm completely elated. I'm excited about what's to come, what's happened, where we're at. Like you see this here, this is basically like the differences between blockchains, right? So you've got Cardano, just steady flow, massive throughput, massive scalability, all of that. Then you've got Ethereum, which as it builds, its gas fees just get way too high. They've still never been able to address that after all of these years. And then you've got Solana, and they're like, and then it's done. It just conks out. So it's just like, there's no comparison, folks. There's no comparison in any of these blockchains. They're just completely different animals that operate in completely different ways. Some don't always operate. Some of them operate at extremely high fees. And then you've got Cardano that's been pretty steady flowing and it's never shut down. Nothing. I mean, since its inception, man, this has been Cardano, just steady flow, data, throughput, you name it. So, real quick, we've got a paid segment here it's one of my first paid segments in so long. Looks like I've got another big one coming, for tomorrow. And, but this is Pepe Meme, this pepememe.io. And, that I'm not a big meme person. I'm not a big meme coin market guy. But whatever these guys are doing, they seem to be doing it right at the very least. USD value raised $1.123297 million. So you can join the pre-market here. There's obviously there are going to be several links in the description of this video. And this Pepe frog, man, I find it pretty interesting. 10K ordinal NFT club. You've got staking. I mean, this is a meme coin that I think was built on Solana. So here's what I'm going to say about this meme coin. If this does what some of the other Pepe tokens have done, it could be more valuable to hold this than Solana. So, listen, I'm just speaking real here. They gave me this whole script and they were trying to get me to say all of these things. I'm like, I'm not saying any of that shit, but I will say that if there's something that might hold some value over Solana, if it really takes a dump, maybe this is it. I really don't know. Initial circulation is 100.5 million max tokens. Max total supply, Jesus. So we've got million, billion, trillion. So there's 420.69 trillion tokens in max supply. This is definitely a meme token, folks. This is definitely a meme token. I do like their website. I mean, I like the way their website is set out. I was looking through their Twitter. Was this it? No, was this it? Yeah, this was their Twitter account. They've got 526,500 followers, which is pretty good, but I don't see a lot of engagement for 500,000 followers. It's the only thing that I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't seem right. These are the numbers that I get with 50,000 followers. So, I mean, actually, I get more engagement. So that I have to say that, I have to point that out. That's not to say that this isn't going to continue growing, but oh my gosh, what am I looking at? What am I watching here? I mean, listen, if you love meme coins for the sheer funniness of it, the marketing of it, the actual effort that's behind it, maybe this is a fun one to get involved with. I don't know. You guys will have to tell me. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think about Pepe meme? Is this something you're getting into? They've got Forbes, Business Insider, Time. Wait a minute. Is this legit? Time.com. Pepe the Frog's creator. I'm reclaiming him. He was never about hate. Be nice, man. Is this actually about this project? I don't know. You'll have to check it out. I mean, do some digging, folks. Do some research on this. If you like it, check it out. There are links in the description below. I mean, this looks fun. I'll at least say that. It looks fun. I don't know what the value proposition is necessarily. There seems to be quite a bit of different ways to earn and generating new yield. And if you're into that stuff, hey, man, have some fun. And I'll leave it at that for now. But yeah, I'm curious to see what's going on with CoinMarketCap, because this is showing $91.6 thousand, and then this is showing 89.7 on the actual charts on a 4-hour candle. So it looks like we basically perked up again into a new all-time high. Now we're getting a little bit more of a retracement, but I can see this pumping continuously. I mean, Wednesday's generally a day where the reversal happens. So, you know, we had our sideways trending activity here, or our sideways consolidation activity, and then we broke out of that. Now there's a little bit of a fight. I haven't checked liquidity. I'm going to probably check that out tonight. I noticed one of my accounts, just renewed for a year, and I'm like, God dang it, I didn't want to use that. It wasn't cheap, but I might have to start using that in some of my, evaluations of what's going on. So that's it for today, folks. I think that there's some big news coming. I apparently there's some really, really, really big Cardano news still coming over the next several weeks. I'll be very curious to see what that is, because I don't personally know. But until next time, crow your coins, and I'll see you again soon.